Am I able to drive home?
No, honey, you are drunk as a skunk on Christmas Day.
I can't tell if she hit that truck or not. There's rust underneath it, but it's beat up. Okay, and there's damage on that side of her vehicle.
And the whole reason I'm going is because of my alcohol.
Because you drove to work inebriated.
It's Monday in Michigan City, Indiana, where police say a nurse allegedly hit multiple vehicles on her way into work while drunk.
So I can't tell if she hit that truck or not. There's rust underneath it, but it's beat up. Okay, and there's damage on that side of her vehicle.
Okay.
The witness was a volunteer firefighter or firefighter off duty. Got his stuff. I know she for sure hit her car right there, and then possibly the road right there. So I got all those plates, and then her truck is down there by the white Durango.
What is going on? Is she drunk?
I haven't talked to her yet, but I guess somebody motioned the thing. But she works here. She's in her Franciscan uniform. Yeah. So I
had to call in the shakes before she got here. So
right.
I mean, I don't know.
But I haven't talked to her at all. They wheeled her in a wheelchair. I've just been trying to see if she's hit anything else.
Okay.
So that's as far as I got so far.
Sweet.
Officers investigate the area where one of the victims is waiting.
Thank you. You didn't see anything?
She
just walked out here.
The only person that saw anything was this guy who called and followed her into here. And then,
he followed her in here.
Yeah, so they were at the light, and then he said she was driving weird, so he's like, okay. So they came in the Franciscan Way, and she came around, made the left, hit the curb there. He said he doesn't know if she hit that truck, and then he watched her go all the way across the parking lot, hit this car, stop here, back up, pull around, and then keep back in like this in the parking spot.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
what car is she in?
This truck.
The white truck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And there's damage on both sides of the front bumper that's consistent.
A witness told officers the suspect, later identified as 52-year-old Candice Vanwaardenburg, was allegedly driving recklessly when they followed her into the hospital parking lot, where she was later taken inside on a wheelchair. One officer heads into the hospital to check on the suspect.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you Candice?
Yes.
Okay. Is it okay if I speak with you? I can wait till the nurse is done.
No.
Okay. We were just coming to talk to you about what happened in the parking lot.
Officers find Candice in a hospital bed where she's just out of view of the body camera. Police said she was admitted as a patient instead of clocking in for her 12-hour shift. Soon enough, she gets a chance to explain herself.
Trying to figure out what happened.
I didn't even realize that happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was dizzy.
Okay.
That's why they have me in here.
Okay. Were you coming here to be seen, or were you coming here for your shift, or?
I was coming in here for my shift.
Okay.
And I didn't know.
Okay.
I was almost passing out.
Okay. Okay.
So.
What's your last memory? What's your memory like?
My memory was, my husband called me, and he said, "You seem off."
Okay.
And I drove in, and I thought I could come in, but then I got out of my truck, and I was no, I got dizzy.
So when your memory starts to get fuzzy, when on the drive here before you left for work, or what was that?
I got fuzzy. Actually, I was kind of having to squint when I was coming in.
Candice tells the officer she was dizzy before the incident when a doctor steps in to evaluate her for a possible stroke.
You know what time though? Time. Here's where we're at. You kind of got the dizziness and all that stuff going on at events tonight. And part of our job is to make sure you're not having a stroke.
Right.
But to treat that as a clot busting medicine, if we consider that, it's very time sensitive. One, don't want to delay it, but at the same time, we have to know when you were normal last. Otherwise, there's a risk if we give it to you incorrectly.
I get that. I felt bad probably like an hour before I got here.
Okay, an hour before you got here. What time is it now?
She got here.
My
7
shift
o'clock.
was supposed to start at 7
Okay. And what time did you start feeling bad?
on
What,
my way
6?
here. Yeah.
What were you feeling that made you feel bad?
I had to start squinting.
Okay.
So I had to look like this.
Okay. Do you mind if I call your husband? Talk to him?
No,
Okay. All right. Because I want to. Does he know you're in need being seen right now?
no, he doesn't.
Okay. I'm gonna give him
He
a call.
thought I was just coming to work.
Okay. Because I was told he told you weren't acting right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna call him. Okay. Excuse me. I gotta bounce for whatever else.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Appreciate it.
Yep.
So what should I get? I'm in trouble here.
Why would you be in trouble? We're just trying to figure out why the cars got hit also.
Gosh darn it.
What?
Even when I pulled into the parking lot, I didn't feel right. And that's why they caught me like almost laying down on my I got out of the truck and I was just I didn't even think I could walk in here.
Yeah.
But it's not long until the officer gets to the bottom of what's really going on here.
I've been off work for 6 months because I broke and dislocated my shoulder, and I just came back last week.
Okay.
I worked 3 days last week, and then this was supposed to be my next week, and
Okay. Were you drinking at all
I drank this morning
this morning?
just to get myself to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I got up like at 3 o'clock this morning.
What were you drinking then? What were you drinking then?
Oh, it was just Trulies.
The Shirley's.
Yeah. I drank a couple of those so I could go back to sleep and come to work tonight.
Okay.
It's not like a habit or anything. I mean,
That was the last time you done it? Okay.
Candice admits to drinking the morning before her shift. Moments later, we get our first glimpse of the suspect.
By the way, as you're watching these body cams on this channel, what does it prove? Maybe just how scary and unpredictable the world can be. I think that's a fair assessment. And look, when you think about it, one of the scariest things that can happen to you in life, something that comes out of nowhere, is if you get injured, right? But it is so important to realize that if you are seriously hurt or you're in an accident, your case could be worth millions of dollars. And that's where our sponsor and proud partner of Sidebar, Morgan & Morgan, comes in. America's largest injury law firm. They have an army of over 1,000 attorneys who will fight for what you deserve. They have a great track record. In the past few months, Morgan & Morgan won verdicts like $12 million in Florida, $26 million in Philadelphia, and $6.8 million in New York. And all of these, mind you, were considerably higher than the highest insurance offers in these cases. So truly, your case could be worth millions of dollars. And even if it's not, why not start a claim and get the money you deserve? So seeing if you have a case can be done in 8 clicks or less. Their fee is absolutely free unless you win. They're only getting paid if you get paid. So if you're injured, you can easily start a claim at forthepeople.com/LC bodycam channel.
Yeah, let's do this.
Is there a restroom?
I don't know. It's okay.
We do have a restroom here.
Yeah, she can use the restroom.
Oh my God, Kathy.
You were the first one I saw to ask.
There's something that you don't concern yourself. All right.
The 52-year-old takes a bathroom break before the officer makes a phone call revealing some important information.
PBD came back 0.31. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, take a report. No worries.
Can you just do a dual
Okay.
sign off with me real
Cool.
quick?
Oh, I know. Yeah. So, okay. Glad to know where. Yeah, for a staff member. So, for a staff member. No. She was coming here for work. So, yeah.
The officer reveals an unusually high BAC on a portable test when he decides to try for a more accurate blood test. Let's see how that goes.
Candice, I'm going to read you. I read it to you earlier, but I'm going to just read it to you again, just so you understand. All right. So I have probable cause to believe that you have operated a vehicle while intoxicated. I must now offer you the opportunity to submit to a chemical test and inform you that your refusal to submit to a chemical test will result in the suspension of your driving privileges for 1 year. If you have at least one previous conviction for operating while intoxicated, your refusal to submit to a chemical test will result in the suspension for 2 years. So then, do you consent?
I don't refuse.
Okay, so the two chemical tests are either through blood or through breath, right? And the doctor has already taken your blood and has an alcohol content that he could tell me about. And that's what I'm asking you, if I have consent to learn about or know about that alcohol content.
What does that mean, though?
That the doctor will tell me how much alcohol was in your blood at the time of the blood draw tonight. So do you consent to him telling me that?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, yes or no?
Can I?
So I'm going to tie it to this implied consent. Okay, so the repercussions in here. You can either refuse and.
I don't want to refuse. I
Okay.
mean, I want to obey whatever.
It's not obeying. It's not about obeying or disobeying. It's about either consenting to it or not consenting to it.
If
right?
I don't consent, then
If you don't consent, your license is going to be suspended for a year.
no.
And I'm going to file for a subpoena for your medical records.
No.
And I'm still going to do that.
I'll consent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all on body cam.
Yeah.
So then if you guys want to tell me what it is, and we'll go about that.
And then.
So as I told you, your alcohol was 416.
Oh.
That's what I told you earlier.
Oh, I didn't hear. I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Okay. I told you a couple times earlier, so that's it's really elevated. Okay.
Okay.
That's why from us we don't need to do any additional testing here. We're letting it happen tonight.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll get out of here shortly.
Okay.
And then,
Does that
I
mean?
didn't take your IV out, okay?
so I'm going to let the nurse get you
In
cleaned
other
up,
words,
and then
Am I able to drive home?
No.
no, honey, you are drunk as a skunk on Christmas Day.
What do we do?
we're going to get out of here shortly. Okay.
You're going with the officer.
Where am I going?
Candice, we're going to figure it out. I'm going to get all my stuff wrapped up, and then I'll come back here. If you need another clean set of clothes, see if the nurses can help you out and get. I mean, did you soil those?
No.
Are those soiled? No? Okay.
I
Okay. So you said, Jesus, a 416?
416.
Oh my God. That is the highest I've seen.
Multiple times already.
Oh my God. The highest I've ever seen. I've seen 403.
The blood test reveals a BAC of 0.416. That's over 5 times the legal limit to drive. Next, the officer decides it's time to take Candice to jail.
Okay, no worries. Are you able to get us out this door?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
So, we can walk out to the Sally Park. Yeah.
Are you taking me to jail?
Just come on.
If we're being peaceful about it, yeah.
Just come on. I'm right here. Okay? I'm right here. It's gonna be okay.
Okay. Wait, I'll have her wait right here, and then I'm gonna. Okay, we'll just right there. believe
take that, yeah.
I have to have bail money and
Yeah, Candice, it might be turn off.
All right.
Whatever's. Do you want to take that off your
She
wrist?
just had a assault shoulder,
Okay, that's fine.
so just be a little
Yeah.
careful.
my driver's license.
Okay, I don't need your driver's license. I just need your hands.
Can I put this in her bag again
Yeah.
when you're done?
Oh my gosh.
It's just me. Nobody needs to know.
Alright.
All right. Look at me. It's okay.
Here, Candice. Put your hands behind your back.
This is part of their job. They have to do that.
I know they have to do their job.
For their safety, they handcuff her because they never know who the people are or what can happen. Okay. And I appreciate it because of the fact my husband was a police officer. Okay.
I respect police officers very much.
Candice is cuffed before the officer escorts her into the patrol car.
63-1, I got the 2121.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till she gets a pad. Hold on a second. We're gonna wait till she gets a pad. I'm gonna put a pad down on the seat.
Come on, sweetheart.
So I have to call my husband and get bail money.
We'll worry about that when we get there.
We'll worry about that once you get there, okay?
If you have good friends that want to call, you know, by all means, I can do that.
There's nobody that
I can't.
Well, whatever. It's up to you guys. That's however you guys do it. Whatever. That's between you guys. I mean, my answer's gonna be you get to call it jail. So I mean,
Okay.
I'm gonna take care of all that. I'm gonna take care of all that. So I got it. Yep. I'm not trying to be rude. I don't come in and I don't. When I'm in your space, I'm extremely.
I'm just used to doing that when
No, I know. I got it.
Okay, I'll pray for you. Bye. You be safe out there.
Will do. Thank you.
All right, this one.
Thank you.
I think I got paper off, right?
I believe so. Yeah, you did.
Thank
Okay,
you.
just sit back however you're comfortable. Yeah, no worries. However, just sit back normal. Can you sit back normal with your hands the way they are, or they're not the most comfy? I know.
No, I'll just.
Once en route, the 52-year-old has some questions for the police.
How much is bail usually?
I have no idea. I don't know what it is on the. You said you've never been in trouble for OWI before?
No, I've never been in trouble at all. And the whole reason I'm going is because of my alcohol.
Because you drove to work inebriated.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. You know what you did. I don't know. Like,
I can't believe I was still that high after this morning.
it was continuing to go up. So
That's weird. But I have too, so maybe that's part of the problem.
Candice, I think it's call it whatever you want, but you're gonna have to take at some point in your life. You know, mine and yours interaction is gonna end tonight. It'll end here in about an hour. But a .416 on your way to work sounds like a drinking problem.
I get it. I deal with people like that all the time. I mean,
Right, and my job's not to judge you. It is not. I don't judge you personally. It's just
I need to be judged, though.
yeah. I mean, to a certain extent, I don't think it's here and berate you. You know, it's what it is. You get to recognize you got a problem, address it. If you don't want to address it, and you continue to do these types of things, you know it is.
So I wonder if this is going to end my career now.
I do not know.
What's jail like? Is it bad?
It's not good. I've never heard a single good review about it. not trying to be shitty. That is just the.
Am I gonna get hurt?
I don't think you'll get hurt.
Before long, the officer decides to be frank with Candice.
I'm going to guess that you are a chronic alcoholic. I'm going to guess that you drink to the point of being inebriated every day. Not only do you do that, which is fine, to each their own, but when you do that and you get behind the wheel of a vehicle and you're operating thousands of pounds of steel on public highways,
I'm gonna kill somebody.
you're 100% going to kill somebody.
Or myself.
Yeah. And I have seen too many innocent people give up their lives because of decisions like that. So I don't know. I'm not going to offer any sort of mercy
you're
or
not my judge and jury. I get that. And I'm an intelligent person. I know better.
Candice is facing charges of operating a vehicle while intoxicated and leaving the scene of an accident.
You said up there.